All right, let's get this show started!
In today's video, Sean Strickland accuses Khalil Rountree of being in a cult. Izzy Adesanya finally addresses Chinese comments from Strickland. An insane deadlift by Alex Pereira. Fans accuse Conor McGregor of cheating on his wife. Bisping reacts to McGregor calling out KSI for a fight. And Coach Nicksick on working with Sean Strickland for UFC 293 title fight versus Izzy. Sean Strickland has once again fired shots at Khalil Rountree. At Saturday's UFC Vegas 78 post-fight press conference, Rountree was asked about his beef with Strickland and admitted to not knowing who Strickland was.
Is the beef with Sean Strickland squash? Is that whole thing done?
I don't even know who that is, dude. Guys keep asking me with this name. I don't even know this person. Like,
Fair enough.
yeah.
In response, Strickland took to social media to claim that Khalil Rountree is part of a cult. He wrote, "When your level 150 at your local cult tells you not to talk about someone you listen, he is in fact in a cult and we must save him." At Choice Center. Strickland also shared some pictures from the Choice Center leadership group's Instagram page and comically related it to Rountree. He followed up with this photo captioned, "We gotta save Rountree." Sean Strickland recently accused Izzy Adesanya of being a sellout to China and mocked him on multiple occasions, using offensive language to describe him as China's little and questioning his allegiance. Now, Izzy has finally addressed Strickland's Chinese comments in a recent Instagram video.
Real Chinese family. 谢谢，好好好。
哦，是呀。
要拜。
我回宾的安排来哦。
Thank you, Sifu. Shout out Tony, my Chinese brother. Yeah. I knocked this guy out.
Okay.
He disrespect our country. He disrespect our Chinese country. I knock him out, Sifu, huh? I knock him out.
Yes.
In the name of China.
Check out this clip of Alex Pereira deadlifting 440 pounds.
Bora, Alex, bora! Força!
Conor McGregor has once again received heavy backlash from fans over a recent appearance with IBF boxing champion Ebony Bridges at the recently concluded Anthony Joshua vs. Robert Helenius fight. Ebony spent the entire night with McGregor and was acting as a promo girl for the Forged Irish Stout. All this has caused a large uproar on social media with serious cheating allegations levied against the former UFC champ. One fan wrote, "His wife loves seeing these posts. Conor's out there cheating like hell. He has a pregnant wife, she should be ashamed of herself all over him like that. Out there trying to ruin a marriage. Not exactly someone you should be proud to be associated with. His reputation has tanked, he's on a losing skid. He's not exactly a shining example of an idol unless you want an example of get rich and become an asshole who constantly has run-ins with the law, etc. His wife right now, sad face emote. Conor cheating again? LOL. Disgusting behavior from a woman towards a man who has a pregnant woman at home with his 3 kids, putting them to bed while you slobber all over her man. Wow, what a disgusting individual you are." At Ebony Bridges. Family man. Love you and your goals, but that man has fallen and is clutching at any straws he can on his way down. Ebony later responded to the backlash tweeting, "Shout out to everyone talking about me and the Notorious and Forged Stout, especially the haters, cause you guys are talking the loudest. Appreciate you promoting us and the Forged Stout. Absolute legends. Kissing emote. I love you." Last Saturday, Conor McGregor was in attendance for a boxing match between Anthony Joshua vs. Robert Helenius. After the fight, McGregor jumped in the ring and called out YouTuber KSI for a knuckle fight. Speaking on his BYM podcast, Michael Bisping reacted to the surprising call out from McGregor and shared his take on the situation. Here's the clip.
Then, as it relates to mixed martial arts, of course, Conor McGregor was in the building. He was sponsoring Anthony Joshua. As soon as he finishes the fight, runs up to Joshua. Joshua's doing his celebration. grabs hold of him, starts forcing a pint of beer down his neck. Joshua, obliged, shall we say, took a couple of sips, bless him. Then he gets in the ring and he calls out KSI. I think it was more a case of he sees KSI in the building. He knows he's a big name. He's got a massive following. Talk a bit of crap. I think that's all it was, because it's quite a drop-off, isn't it? To go from calling out Chandler, Gagey, Nate Diaz, to then saying, I want to box KSI in Buckle. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't think he's really serious about that.
No, I don't. I think he's just hyping up his moment, and KSI is the biggest name in the building probably at the time. So it's just, that's the quickest person to talk to.
Well, he certainly ain't going to call out Anthony Joshua.
No, he's not.
In a recent interview on SportsCenter, the head coach at Extreme Couture, ERICK NICSICK, revealed that Sean Strickland has finally started to trust and listen to his team ahead of his upcoming title fight against Israel Adesanya.
Honestly, Phil, like I feel like he's starting to trust us as a coaching staff and understanding, what we're looking for. The Alex Pereira fight, like we joke and we're candid about it. Like, hey, the whole game plan was to wrestle, and he showed zero wrestling at all. And we saw the after effects, right? And then the Jared Cannonier fight, like he immediately called me after. He felt like he won the fight. I felt like there was more we could have done. And what I meant by that, when I talked to him in the fight and in the corner, we were talking about optics and aesthetics. And you got to think, a lot of these judges, you got to make it look pretty. You got to put some glitter and sequence on it and make it nice and shiny for these judges, right? And those are the things that Sean wasn't doing. And then afterwards on Sunday, he called me right away. He said, "Hey man, I understood exactly now what you meant about optics and aesthetics, and I wasn't doing that." So I think over time, to answer your question, Phil, I think he's starting to trust us as a coaching staff and what we're trying to see and what we're trying to accomplish. And he's not just fighting these fights alone, just going in there as this wild man, that he has his resources to fall back on. And, I think that's where a lot of the growth and maturation comes from him now is man, I have a team around me that I can trust, and I'm going to listen to him.
Here are the top 3 memes we found on the internet today. Third place was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named SwagNasty. Our second place pick was found over Facebook and was posted by a user named Bruce. And our top picked meme of the day was found over Facebook and was posted by a user named Robert.
Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.